Welcome to the monthly meditation, churchofthespirit.org. Tonight we'll be doing a meditation on resetting your defaults. So I'd like you to start by putting your attention on your breath. And I'd like you to breathe in through your nostrils and slowly exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nostrils. Inhale for a count of 5. Hold for a count of 2. And exhale for a count of 5. Hold for a count of 2. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Continuing to observe your breathing without any need to control it now, without any judgment or analysis. Just allowing your body to breathe on its own. Nice and easy. Let it be easy. I'd like you to continue to observe each inhalation and each exhalation. Just observing. And we're going to give the part of your brain that likes to keep track of things the assignment of continuing to observe the breathing process. And with what is left of your consciousness, you can focus on my words Or if it would suit you better at this point, you can simply zone out and go into your own world. All other sounds other than my voice fade into the background and combine to form a kind of curtain, a curtain against which my words resonate and come back to you. There are behaviors we engage in through habit that we have set parameters on through circumstances, through different situations that have occurred in our life, and we set a range of behaviors or reactions. And sometimes those settings remain in place past their useful range. So I'd like you to choose a behavior, a way of doing things that you engage in that you would like to change. And whatever just occurred to you is the correct one. And I'd like you to ask now to be taken to the place inside your consciousness where the control setting for that behavior is. And you're going to be shown a dial or a lever or a range of buttons. And maybe you're in a space where there are all sorts of controls around you. And if that's the case, simply ask to be directed to the one control which is going to be the control for the behavior that you want to change, and you need not have any second thoughts. You will not be guided to alter anything that you shouldn't alter. For instance, there may have been a time in your life when you needed to be very aware of any sound, any disturbance at all in the space where you were sleeping. There may have been a time when you needed to be vigilant for your physical safety, and maybe that time has passed. So now you can find the gauge or the lever that will allow you to change your level of vigilance. And once you have been shown that control device, you can follow the guidance you receive to change that dial, to move that lever, to push in a different button to reduce your level of vigilance, perhaps. Perhaps it's a behavior that is on a scale of being compulsive or addictive, something you do to avoid certain thoughts or responsibilities. And you can change the control that will allow you to become more mindful of that behavior every time you start to engage in that behavior, whatever it is, to avoid something. You can become mindful of the fact that you are about to do it and that you have a choice. And if the control seems to not want to move, you can try pushing it in and then try to turn it or move it. Or perhaps pull it out and then turn it. Whatever adjustment you make to the default setting that you are changing can be changed in the future if you realize it was not sufficient, or if you feel that you went too far in one direction or the other. Become aware of your breath. And ask yourself if you are satisfied with the setting on that control. with the knowledge that you can always come back and change it in the future. And if you ever need help coming back here, you can find this meditation on churchofthespirit.org within a couple of weeks. And now I'd like you to ask yourself if there is another setting that you would like to change. And if there is another setting that it is appropriate for you to change at this moment, it will have occurred to you. And you can go ahead and ask to be directed to the control for that behavior or that activity that you would like to change the setting for. It might be in the same control room that you are in, or you may be taken to a different chamber within your consciousness. Trust and allow yourself to be taken and shown the appropriate control device. It may be a dial, like the temperature control knob on your oven. It may be a lever that goes in or out, perhaps left or right. It may be some device that I can't even comprehend, but it will be shown to you, and it will be shown to you how to operate it. And you can see the range that it is currently set to allow. And you already know whether you want to widen that range or narrow it, or set it higher or set it lower. And you can feel free now to follow that guidance and change the setting to your satisfaction currently, knowing that you can always come back and readjust it in the future if you wish. I'd like you to bring your conscious attention back to your breath and allow yourself to feel the gratitude for your breath and feel the gratitude for the guidance you have just received. And feel gratitude for the knowledge that you have the ability to change these settings as you desire. Allow yourself to look forward to the beneficial changes that you have just prepared for. Allow yourself to rest comfortably, knowing that whenever you want to make an adjustment of this kind in the future, that you will be guided, that you need not overanalyze it, because your system, your guidance system will not allow you to make changes that you shouldn't make. I'd like you to begin to gently and gradually become once again aware of your physical surroundings, become aware of the furniture that is supporting your body. Become aware of the room that you're in. And as you do this, you can continue to remain in touch with the feeling of gratitude for the ability to slip into other mental realms when you wish. Slowly begin to open your eyes at your own pace. Or if you wish, you can even drift off into sleep. It's been 26 minutes since we began. In case you need to rouse yourself, thank you for attending the monthly meditation. Thank you for coming this evening. And um, I currently cannot see who is here and oh, okay. Anyone who can hear me, if you can tell me how many people are present.
There are two people, me and you.
Okay. Um, great. Now I can just try and find the. Huh. Okay. Thank you, James. You
Thank
have
you
a
for your
pleasant
service.
evening.
You
Pardon?
too. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.